What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Apparently, there's a model, and her name is Yumi. Forgive me, I'm not familiar with what goes on the cover of Sports Illustrated, but this is something that you guys sent me. But it's referring to specifically Jordan Peterson. Now, I want to get into this because I think it's important for us to mine this out because I often think that the loudest people in society often at times are the ones that are the ones that are wrong, right? So I just want to go over this whole story really quickly and mine this out. So it says that Yumi knew, and again, forgive me for butchering a name if I did so, response to Jordan Peterson's Sports Illustrated cover slam. So let me just look at her response really quickly.
I mean, I don't even know why you girls bother at this point. Like,
okay, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Let me just go ahead and see what was being said. Yumina was winning with her Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue cover. The 25-year-old model hit back at Jordan Peterson's negative comments about her appearance in a TikTok clip that has amassed over 560,000 views. Lip singing to Nicki Minaj, Itty Bitty Piggy, she moused the lyrics in front of a screenshot of Peterson's tweet. Talking about she win, he lose. So this is Jordan Peterson's tweet. He says, sorry, not beautiful. No amount of authoritarian tolerance is going to change that. And then he references the Sports Illustrated cover. Now, this is the esteemed and legendary Jordan Peterson, who, in my personal opinion, can very rarely or has very rarely done any wrong. He is a legend. And this is the woman. This is her on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, I know that it was some other people that was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Let me see if I can pull those covers up. Let me see if I can specifically pull those covers up. Sports. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know. Oh, okay. So this is what. These are the three, or these are the other ones. This is the other Sports Illustrated swimsuit covers. So here, let me share my screen with you guys really quickly. So apparently they had Kim Kardashian. I don't know. Oh, Kim Kardashian, Sierra. And I believe that is, if I'm not mistaken, Elon Musk's mother, who looks phenomenal for her age. Kind of reminds me of my own mother. And then what we have on the flip side of that is Yumi. And so she's the fourth, if I'm not mistaken. And this is her. Now, I know it's a lot of guys that's into super duper duper thick women. And they're into women that sometimes and often at times weigh more than them. And I'm not sure how much she weighs. She looks really pretty in the face, but certainly not slim in the waist. You can't get mad at people for having a preference or an opinion. You can't. And I know that the sentiment, in my personal opinion, is that everything is going left nowadays. And right is right and wrong is wrong. But I'm going to just be honest with you. There are issues. I don't care what people say. And trust me, as a person that's continuing on my own journey to continuously attempt to lose weight, because let's be clear, fat is not cute. Fat is not beautiful. Fat is not healthy. And there are so many issues that come along with being overweight. Your knees are not built to take on that. Real talk. Like, you have health problems as you continue to age and get older. And, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong, we are in America the biggest country in the world with regard to weight. I know that specifically there is one demographic of people who the women actually on average, as they get older, tend to weigh more than the men. And so when you advocate for this, and I don't care how bad people feel, I don't care how they feel about it, when you start talking facts and that being overweight and obese, because I'm assuming, and I don't know exactly how much she weighs, but she very much can be classified as obese. Being overweight and being obese is not cool. I don't care if it's me, I don't care if it's you. Yo, it's not fat shaming and it's not fat phobic to call it what it is. When you are overweight, you are overweight. That is something that you can control. You can't control how tall you are. You can't control what color your skin is. You can't control your gender, although they are trying. But the one thing that you can control is how much you weigh and whether or not you are at a healthy weight. She said, "I'm on cloud nine. This is nothing I could prepare for. It's unexpected. I feel like we're in a place right now where people are making space for more diversity on magazine covers." Ugh. I'd be curious to see how many magazines are purchased with her on it versus the other ones. It's a big time for Asian American people in media. I know I play a big role in my representation and body diversity and race diversity. I love to be a role model and a representative of the plus size Asian community. I'm not for it. I don't rock with it. But then on the flip side, I heard that Jordan Peterson specifically rage quit Twitter, and he was saying that it's a toxic place. Now, listen, some people are saying that he rage quit over the hate comments and the vitriol that came along with responding to and giving his opinion on whether or not that is sexy. I think that Jordan Peterson has been catching heat since the beginning of time by trolls that relentlessly go at him and won't let up. And I know that he's had health complications up to a specific point. So it probably is not healthy, because I also believe that Twitter, right on top of YouTube, could quite possibly be one of the most toxic places as far as an online community, where people are willing to say and do anything in order to try and get their point across versus just having an opinion. So it probably is healthy for him to get off of social media, considering that he has had health problems and health complications in his life. And I know that he had took some time off from social media. So if the people around him are advocating for him to get off of social media, then that is a healthy thing for him. But that does not mean that he rage quit. It does not mean that he's going to shut up. As a matter of fact, if based off of the history of how Jordan Peterson operates, he is going to be back and more aggressive than ever. Maybe not aggressive as far as his words, but definitely aggressive as far as not letting up and continuing to be whatever it is that he want to be for the larger community. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Jordan Peterson, Yumi, I really hope I'm getting that name right. And I don't know her. I have no qualms about her. Hopefully I never see her again. I'm not interested in her. I don't care about her causes and her issues. And it's not fat phobic to call somebody exactly what it is, especially if it's something that they can control. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then the Patreon. Link to the Patreon is in the description, as well as pinned to the top of the chat if you want to talk to me personally. Anton Daniels 413@gmail.com. That's my email address. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to talk to you later. Peace.